Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to show you some gameplay of the Outer Worlds. I'll be playing this game on my PC, which has Ryzen 3700X processor and RTX 2070 Super GPU. So let me just show you my graphics settings. Resolution has been set to Full HD. Frame rate has been set to Unlimited. Resolution has been set to 100%. Motion blur 20%. Gamma 38%. So these are my graphics settings. Graphics quality has been set to Ultra. Just apply. I have also enabled MSI Afterburner software here. You can view the CPU and GPU temperatures. System RAM and GPU VRAM is also displayed here. This is the FPS counter. I have kept it at 141 FPS to make the best use of G-Sync. Okay, so let's just start the game.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
This game is giving me Fallout vibes.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Yeah, so these are the attributes. I have 6 points. We have these 6 attributes. I'll evenly distribute the points. Give 1 point to strength and 1 point to dexterity, intelligence, perception, charm, temperament. Oh, we can also lower the points.
Odious and boorish.
Description has been given here. You can see for dexterity 10% boost, melee weapon attack speed, ranged weapon reload speed, and all that stuff. So it has a lot of RPG elements. We have 2 points available here. These are the skills. I'll invest in ranged.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use.
And let's see, I'll put the other point in defense.
You could have been a goalie for a tossball team.
Okay, we also have the stealth skill. After 50, you can specialize by adding points directly to sneak, hack, or lockpick. So I think I'll just go with this stealth instead of defense.
Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around.
Alright, let's see what's this. Aptitude. Select the career aptitude that your character possesses. Each aptitude corresponds to a small bonus. And food additive tester, medical technician junior grade. So I think I'll go with this one.
A physician. Not many of you left.
Yeah, so we can create our own character. That's really cool. I'll go with the male character. Let's see how many customizations are present. Okay, a lot of customizations are present. Looks nice. Let's check out the hairstyles. This one looks cool. Wow, there are a lot of customization, I have to say. Okay, we have these features. Makeup. We don't need that. I think I'm done here. I'll just enter my name. Yeah, so this is the summary. Let's just start the game.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 11%. Hit drive
Shit.
inoperable.
These cutscenes are running at 141
there you
FPS.
are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
The facial animation looks cool. Let's check out the gameplay.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Let's see where we'll be landing.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Also, don't
Wow,
mind
it
you
looks
taking his
beautiful.
ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trust
There's the
him,
marker.
though. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
So getting above 100 FPS here. Scenery definitely looks beautiful. Just check it out. Yeah, we can hide in this tall grass. Just avoiding these animals. What's this creature? What just happened?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
I lost some health there. I can use the medical inhaler.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Okay, so we can choose from any of these dialogues. Sit still, I'll patch you up. What happened to you, Spacer's what? So I'll just select this dialogue.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Alright, let's see. What happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
So we can take his gun. Let's see which option should we choose. You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed. I've got a better idea. Give me your gun. I'll go get help. So this is the persuade skill here. I'll just use this option.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Alright, so we
Spacer's
got
choice
the gun.
weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest.
He
Spacer's
gave
choice.
us his saber as well,
Nailed it.
since we healed him. Okay, I'm off. There's our gun. Need to shoot here. These barrels, I think they'll explode.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
What just happened? Tactical time dilation. Alright, so we can slow down the time so that we can shoot at our enemies. If we stay still, the meter will drain slowly, and if we move a lot, then it will drain faster. So to activate it, I just need to press the Q button. Yeah, just like this. So the meter is shown at the top left corner. You can see the purple meter. Game is really looking very cool, I have to say. Okay, I can kill this guy. Let's see. This gun seems to be weak. So to dodge, I just need to double press the spacebar key, just like this. So we can check out our inventory by pressing the I button. I picked up these items. So we can loot the corpse as well. I'll try to get close. All of them are carrying sentry saber. Got some light ammo.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, we're talking about the guy we found earlier.
Receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Alright, so I'll just skip this conversation. Don't worry, you sit tight. I think we need to go there. Look at the limbs falling apart. Okay, there's another one. Yeah, so now I'm inside.
Informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Fast travel option has been unlocked.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
That's weird.
Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all board
Wow, she's
parts
going to
in
sell
five,
this track.
4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Just playing here.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Okay, so I'll select this option. Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay, so I'll select this option. I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly. Let's see if it works.
Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Yeah, that worked. Objective complete. New objective. Find a power regulator. Okay, I'll select this option. Where am I supposed to find something like
The
that?
settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
He leveled up. This is the skill tree. Let's check it out. Oh, I have 10 points. Let's just invest our points. Okay, perk points are also available. Let's just check them out. I have one perk point available. I'll go with this. Toughness, 50% base health. The RPG elements are very nice, I have to say. And we need to go there. Town leader.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Okay, so they are asking me to pay. I'll just try this lie option. You've got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming.
Oh, that
If you'd like to
worked.
speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
I had the option to attack them, but instead of attacking them, I chose to lie. Okay, I can see someone there. I'll just hide in the grass. More or less. This gun is very weak. Yeah, there's the place, town leader.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
So I'll try to convince him that I'm Captain Alex Houghton.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? I'll be around if you change your mind.
Alright, so now we know where we need to go. We are actually looking for that power regulator. So I need to go to that Thompson's place. The atmosphere reminds me of Bioshock games.
Monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker? Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah, so I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer.
We got it.
Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay, so we need to retrieve the other power regulator.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Yeah, so we need to be careful.
The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, so it seems Parvati has joined us. Companion. You've gained a companion. Companions provide combat support, skill enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. I also had the option to decline the companionship.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
So this is an optional objective. These are the quests. This is the main quest. So this is the optional objective here. That's the main objective. There's the bad guy.
Here we go! Everyone all right?
Finally, we got an assault rifle. You can see its DPS rating is 93, and for the assault rifle it's 215.
Incoming! Nice one!
Yeah, we finally reached at the botanical
Move along,
lab.
stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Pales
A new
and
quest is
wild.
added. Search
She
Zoe's
could be
home for
anywhere.
clues. Zoe is missing.
Appreciate it. Honest. Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Okay, we found Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Yeah,
He's
objective
here?
completed.
What's
I delivered
Reed's idea
his
of
message.
peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Okay, so they are also offering us help. Now it's up to us. We can choose to side with that guy, Thompson, or this woman.
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Yeah, we leveled up.